My Gavanen Melonin, and well met indeed. I am Arcade Gallagher, head of the modding team behind Divide and Conquer. And welcome back to Divide and Conquer as we now continue, as I said in the end of the last episode, for what will now be the fight for Bree. Captain Marmaduke, just outside of Bree, brings a Bree-land late game army, but comparatively not an amazing one. Remember, there's no general here, so this is going to be an interesting fight in terms of they will run away. So not that interesting because they do it every time. And then Captain Erling, who is the guardian of Bree at the moment, he has a couple of slightly more experienced troops. It's arguable if Merchant Militia are more experienced. But what I think will happen is when we've defeated these, then Frodo the Kind, just over there, is going to move in and attack us as well.
I shall lead our forces into battle, my lord.
So this may well be two pitched battles for Bree. Unfortunately, though, what this will definitely be is not actually in Bree, which I'm quite disappointed with. We are on the hills outside because, of course, we are being attacked by a separate army, and it's disappointing that the game. I thought it would, but it doesn't seem to do it. I thought that it would show the town on the horizon somewhere, but I can't see that it does that. Anyway, let's turn all the UI back on. There we are. We're being attacked by Erling, and then his reinforcements coming from Bree will be coming from about here-ish. And, which is quite a ways away. But unfortunately, we've got this huge hill, and we are in the worst position on it. I don't think they have very many archers, though, so we may not have to contend. But our absolute best hope here is to rush to the top of this smaller hill and ignore. We just don't want to be fighting anywhere down there. That's just a definite no. So we shall move everyone together. Now, if I don't think I will sound all that different on the recording, of course, but because the recording kind of tends to normalize my voice, if you will. But I am actually recording this at 6:30 in the morning, and before I go to work. So I've literally just woken up.
The enemy have brought up more men.
Ah, there we are, as expected. Right, pause. Which button did I have as pause? I can't remember. No, that's run. There we are, that's pause. I'm recording it this early because I've recently discovered how akin to Sins of a Solar Empire Stellaris is. It's like Sins of a Solar Empire if they improved upon all of the empire building aspects, and I've been thoroughly enjoying it. And I should have recorded this yesterday on Thursday afternoon, but I am afraid that I started a Stellaris game instead, and so I didn't. But I thought, no, Gallu, you can't have another week go where you only did one recording on the 4 days of the week. So get up early and do it before you go to work. And so here I am. I was trying to put the trash in the defensive line there. I thought that'd probably be a better place for them. And then we can flank with the better units. Let's just unpause it for a second. It'll line up our... they get to see where we've just put everyone. Right, all of you folks, move slightly further to your left. Avoid the men of Rudar. We don't have any pikes, do we? No. We've got some Rudar warriors there. You could go in the... To be honest, I think we're probably going to be attacked by the reinforcements before we get attacked by the troops coming from down the hill. And we really do not have very many elites. In fact, we have no elites. Our best units here are 2 units of Angmar infantry, which are mid-tier for us. And I think Warg skirmishers are the javelin throwing variant. Right, there we are. You can all run, actually, if you could do that. Get yourselves into position. Too sweet. Look, they're here. The enemy comes. I think we're going to do it just in time. Just in time. Just as it starts bloody raining. Someone on Total War Center has released an edited weather file that makes it rain considerably less. And I am definitely going to look into implementing that for... Oh, just charge them. Shut those down. I'm going to look into editing the weather file myself, because I have also noticed that almost every battle it rains. And it's just one of those things that until you actually come to learn how to edit it or come to look at it, you never really question why it rains all the time. But now that someone's brought it to the attention, I thought, yeah, you know what, actually, it does bloody rain all the time. And I'm sure that's something that we can sort out, so we will. And by sort out, I mean just have a look at. And there's no guarantee that we're actually going to... We're not going to make it so that it never rains, but we can definitely tone down the rain. I think that'll work. Right, let us remember that the reinforcing army is smaller, but has arguably better troops. And the attacking army... Well, no, actually, I think it's probably 1 for 1 here.
Victory will be ours.
Ah, the enemy is routing. Oh, of course, there's no general. I've already mentioned that, haven't I? The enemy, as soon as things start to look a bit bleak, will start to run away. Right, we don't want to get them caught. Get yourselves away over there while the Angmar infantry deal with them. Perfect. Right, and then just at the right moment, turn yourselves back in there. There we are. Turn yourselves in, men. It's over. Can you run past? Oh, just about. Look at that. They're like inches away from... Oh, no, he caught him. He caught him. Some Greenway spearmen charging in. Who are you fighting against? I'm not really sure. Our archers are in a bit of a decimated line now, but it'll do. Oh, and our wargs. I never pay attention to the, to the cavalry. There's some axe guard over there. Oh, come off it. Go on, go and charge them. Our army under the trees has met with the enemy. I want you to walk through without touching the enemy. There we go. And run as well. Right, they're all engaging. I thought, actually, I did tell you...
slain the enemy general. Without him, his
to
troops
walk.
will lose their will to fight.
Oh, he's sprinting here. Oh, look, these wargs are just out of range. Perfect. Get some javelin fire that throws off while you're waiting. Right, then move down there. We'll charge you back in again. Routing units over there. They've hit the merchant militia. We've got dwarven travellers running away from us. There's journeymen over there. Go and hit the journeymen. Is anyone not doing anything? You there. Push through. Look, they're about to rout. We'll have a gap in the line there. Wargs, come and hit these journeymen from that side. Oh, it's basically all over, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. The left-hand side is completely broken, which means we can now just throw overwhelming numbers over to the right to support them. Wargs, did anyone come for you? No. Right, hit this militia in the back, get them to break. You support them on those dwarven travellers. Yeah, this is over so easily. The Dunedain Wardens will probably fight on, won't they?
He's like the coward he is. Press onward and break the spirit of his arm.
Come and get involved there. Journeymen, I'm fairly certain, are armour piercing when they finish with their crossbow bolts. But there aren't enough of them to worry us. Right, you guys go and start chasing down those routing units. In fact, we're not too bothered about routing units, actually, really, are we? Capture as many of those as you can, though. We don't really want to bolster the garrison of Bree. I think enough troops are going to get away here that the garrison will be... the armies won't be completely destroyed, is what I mean. We're not going to be able to waltz into Bree. I think enough are going to get away that... but it is definitely...
Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Right, you guys, stop shooting because you're probably just killing us now. I don't actually know what is still fighting. Oh, nothing. Nothing! Capture some of the bigger units that we can see milling around over here. There's a shed load of bow guard over there. There's a shed load of sword guard. I absolutely love the sword guard and the bow guard. And I really like that the hummingbird gave them the sort of quintessential Breeland look. I thought that was a really, really good idea. And I just think they look so good. I've mentioned it many times before, of course. I bang on about it almost too much. But I absolutely love Bree. And after Dol Amroth, they are my favourite faction. What are we on? 86. This is over, isn't it? Is there anyone worth capturing there? No.
The enemy are
567
utterly
men fell, sadly.
This is a great victory, worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
But this just highlights that our army was Angmar trash, and their army was Breeland mid-tier, which means that they did have a slight edge in terms of quality. But it just goes to show two things. One, as I always say, and as we all know, an army must be led by a general in order to actually be a threat. But number two is that when an army is not led by a general, even if they match you in numbers, if you can just surround each individual unit, then you can achieve some outstanding results.
Glory, honor, victory!
Oh, I'm not sure Frodo is attacking us just as expected, but I'm not sure if we actually just paid for that. If they did actually just release. I can't see. I thought 5,000 gold coins. Yeah, I'll take that. Frodo the Kind. Right, here we go. This one's going to be a bit more interesting because he's actually got a general. But then, unfortunately, the army is then again... There's a heavy amount of lower tier units there. Archmilitia, militia, journeyman. Don't get confused with journeyman. Just because they fire crossbows and they have a sturdy hammer afterward. They are trash.
Attack!
It also highlights, or not necessarily, I'm not sure that it does highlight it actually, but it just, an aspect of our victory is that having an incredibly powerful general bolsters your units so well. And so our strong lord and leader here, Lord Hoonvorn, the Wraith of the Dunedain, he, being such a stelling commanding officer, gives us a huge boost. Ah, and now how the tables are turned. We're on top of the hill. Come at me, bro. Right, I imagine they will try and get as close to the top of the hill as possible, so we won't actually have that section. But if we start here, we can sort of move down. I think it's such a shame, isn't it? If we could only have started, like, our melee force could have been here, our archers high on the hill there, but this is their area, so we can't get there. So they're going to crest the hill, so we're probably actually going to end up fighting on effectively a plain rather than a hill. Which is a shame. Damn shame. But we can totally negate their archers. So what I think we are going to want to do is essentially run at them. So let's build ourselves a line. Did I just double click you? Yes, I did. Let's build ourselves a line of our forces. And as I say, literally just move forward immediately, as soon as the battle starts. So that we can get the very top of the hill and actually hold it for ourselves. Right, don't run away. Group together, stand up. Don't shoot just yet. We'll move you into a better position. Right.
The enemy are bringing in
Oh, Frodo, what have you done? You've just sealed my victory, even though it was already sealed. You have definitely sealed it now. Frodo has not started on the top of the hill, like an absolute buffoon, and he won't be able to walk up this rock section here, so he's going to have to come up basically the road. So we have got this wonderful road to build our forces upon, to defend. So let's do you in sections. Oh, that's way too wide. You'll get battered and bruised. And then the Ruidaurans, you take that hill there. Right. Axe throwers, just come... Oh no, axe throwers will worry about you in a moment. Right, archers. There's a lovely hill here to fire down on the enemy from. So get yourselves into position there. And then you will be able to fire at will when you get there. Axe throws, if you come on this side, and then you can flank once you finish throwing. And as much as our army is going to have to be on the left, our support, if you will, is going to have to go on the left. So if you guys can come onto that side, and the wargs as well. Don't run away. Everybody run. Let's do it. Get down that hill. Sharpish. And then we catch them completely as they climb that steep, horrible hill. Perfect, 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 perfect. And we're in formation. Archers, you may fire at will. Right, you guys. The Greenway Riders are coming in. Flank down the hill. Wargs, come also and flank down the hill. Well, Witch Knights, go and get involved already. Right. Let's not give them the benefit of the doubt. Down we go. Oh, those Greenway Riders are fighting on. Wargs, what are you doing? Move those out. We shall prevail. Witch Knights, if you could actually, like, surround the Greenway Riders and not just sort of dabble on the edge, that would be smashing. Archers, I trust you are decimating the force as it climbs that steep hill there. And we want to make sure that no one's on defensive mode. Let everybody free. Loose everything we have. Right, Wargs, you're going to have to come down the hill and then run up it. Now, we won't get a mass routing here until we can kill Frodo. And Frodo is in that mix over here somewhere. He'll just be a standard Bree bodyguard, won't he? So he'll be in combat, I should imagine. We've got units moving away, but they're not routing. Move the Wargs up. They're doing a lot better with the support of an actual fighting force. Oh, is that him there? No, that's Greenway Spearmen. Men of Rudal, though, move over to the edge there. Archers, keep up the fire. You've got the hill. You've got perfect sight on these fools. And we're about to give you some cavalry support. Oh, this is so frustrating. I don't know where Frodo is. He's not a unique general, so he has just got their standard bodyguard. But I don't know where he is. Just can't make him out from amongst all that. Good charge, folks. Now go and support them over there. Charge that unit in the back.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Greenway Riders have come for us. It's frustrating. The enemy, normally the enemy would have broken so long ago. Where is Frodo? Someone killed this. Oh, I didn't check the reinforcing army at all. I completely forgotten that was a thing. Oh, it's alright. They're weak. What do we got there? Swordman, Watchman Sword Guard, some Axe Guard, and some Bow Guard, but stragglers of all. Give us 7 minutes. Oh, we finally got a routing unit. Thank goodness for that. There he is. There he is. Breland bodyguard. We found him. Push in. Push in. They've severed our line there in two. Yeah, you hit them. Archers, are we still firing? They're going to beat those sword guard, but we need someone to...
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
I mean, we are going to win, but we'll win with such fewer losses if we can find and if we can finish Frodo off. But it's just not proving possible at the moment. But our archers are about to be able to get involved. We'll take them with numbers, pure, unbridled numbers. Is that a routing unit? No. But we can surround them now then. Right, you guys, come and stand there like that. You folks down the hill. You're in on them. Ah, the wargs have pretty much dealt with the archers. Ah, we are getting down to it now. You've got some Bogard that have hit you. Go and charge into the back of them and support your fellow man. Ah, here come the reinforcements, bugger. Ah, they've hit just at the wrong moment, haven't they? Come on, kill Frodo. Look, he's in there. We're relying on archers. This is a sorry day. The Wargs come up the hill. Damn Breelanders. And now they've got the hill. How have our longbowmen taken such losses as well? Are they routing already? Yes! The Breeland reinforcements are not up to the task. They don't have the resilience of Frodo's fighting force. There's another unit here shooting us something, Bogard. Right, you come and hit the Bogard.
Our army is tiring.
Nice, nice. The main force is just going to have to carry on, you know, just keep whittling them down. Frodo is down to just himself. It's so frustrating how much power generals have. You guys, stop whatever you're doing. And that damn merchant unit was running a moment ago. Now they're fighting back. There we are.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Press on. We've captured the enemy's general. That'll teach the cowardly dog to turn tail and run.
Did we capture Frodo or did we capture the... Oh no, captured Nicky. Oh dear. Where on earth has that unit just come from? And is Frodo dead yet, people? I don't think he is. He isn't, is he? Ah, no, look, there he is. Come on, guys. Someone kill him. We don't need all of you surrounding him, though. Let's pull most of you out.
Good tidings. The enemy
there we are.
lies dead. The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Capture those. Nice. 28 of you. Come and get these ones. It's an awful lot of Breelanders to get away. We lost an awful lot more on our forces this time. Damn. But that'll do you.
The enemy
1,362, but we killed 3,000.
Great victory, worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
223, I believe, taking the golden sword. And archers. Is it archers? Yes, it's Iron Crown longbowmen. The Barrow-wights did very well, though. 218, and the Witch Knights only killed 66. Goodness. Could someone tell the Witch Knights that we were actually in battle, and if they could have drawn their swords, it would have been very helpful. Because they appear to have been slacking off. Despicable. But that should be it for the Defenders of Bree. Now, the Breeland does have more forces dotted around, and they will come back with a vengeance. This time we'll kill them all. I don't actually know if we did get them last time.
Victory! My lord.
Oh, I think we did, and it just spent the money.
Have conquered.
I wonder if Captain Nicky was the sold forces. But so if we did manage to just sell those two sets of units, we've just gained 9,000 gold coins. That will certainly complete some of our building projects. I'd quite like to hold Bree, to be honest, but then it's going to be
My lord.
I don't know what the best term would be. It's going to be like the rock upon which the sea breaks over and over and over again. So it may not be easy to hold Bree, because I think they're going to throw everything that they have at us. Lord Hoodwon is now the conqueror of Bree. And Rosmunda has been born into our family. Does Bree have things that... Now, I definitely want an armory, so that when they attack us, we've got reinforcements. And then once that's built, we will also... we'll upgrade it straight away. We can't use sheep farming, but unfortunately in this version you can't destroy it, but you can in future ones. All of those buildings otherwise do have a purpose for us. A trader... Oh, they've got a trader exchange up. Yes, we'll keep that. Get the money. Master Sheriff's Guild, that doesn't do anything for us. Dunedain Camp gives us an extra upkeep slot. Even for us, that's interesting. We can't train anything for a while, and I'm not all that concerned about upkeep. By the time we can use that, we won't really be defending Bree. We'll probably have lost it, so we'll destroy that for now. Lumber Camp is fine, and Lord's Hall is fine. They don't seem to have a barracks, or have we destroyed that already? No, I just don't think they do. Maybe it was destroyed when we sacked the town. Now, Bree won't like us very much. Because there's a lot of people here. But I am going to make them... I'm going to tax them to high bloody heaven. Right, Ricardo, if you could just pop out and build me a couple of towers.
Erecting a watchtower.
We need a bit of better sight range than what we've got at the moment.
Erecting a watchtower. Erecting a watchtower.
Ah, see, look, there we are.
It will be an honor.
Reinforcing army over there. Right, all of that money, I think, just went on building our army that's going to deal with the dwarves in the north.
Yes, my lord.
Ugh, the dwarves.
Yes.
Right, gather in Angsul.
Your will, my lord. Yes.
The army assembles. There we are.
By your command.
Now, of you all.
Your
No, I can't move that many on out. Yep. So sitting there for a turn, and then we'll move out and deal with Bree. Ricandum is giving you some forces. You guys are going to have to go south. We'll divvy it up. We'll divvy it up. But when you train, move over there for now. Angsul is very much the butt at which the dwarves may now break themselves. Oh, no, you should move. I don't know which units.
Yes. Your will.
Oh, no, no, you should.
My lord.
You're not even completely
My lord.
healed
Will,
units.
my lord. Your will, my lord. Orders, my lord.
Right, all of you guys going to stand outside. Now we'll leave the 73. Well, if 73 of you merge with them, and then merge with the 69 of them,
Your will, my lord.
Yes,
we'll take you
my
three, and we'll leave the 13 behind as the defence. Then can't retrain them. That's disappointing. A Great Hill would allow us to train more here, actually, wouldn't it? Free upkeep goes to 2, recruitment goes to 4. We could try and plug for a barracks, which we get on the next turn. We don't even have a hillman camp. Yeah, let's get a barracks instead. We need more forces. Otherwise, we're just throwing all of these trash units at it over and over and over and over again. But our forces will gather in Barchaleg, and we will then send them south. The Bree army has to hold. And in 5 turns, it'll get an armory, but that's I fear that is going to be too slow, unfortunately.
I'll rip off your head and spit down your neck.
And we can't get him now back to Numinas. That was foolish on my part because he's stuck on that. He won't be able to get past that bridge. Oh, it's right. He's already got 2 generals in there. You don't really need to get back to Numinas. Why don't you come at Bree from the north? You can build us some towers. Give us sight range here as well. Oh, that looks like that one should be in our realm. Oh well.
Continuing tomorrow.
All right, we're giving an end turn. Oh, the Imladris army, and there's another Bree land army. I wonder if they're going to head back to Bree now. Oh, Bree. What have you sent against our witch knights? Captain Wes brings 203 Bree land militia, and we lost 2 men in wiping them out.
Your enemies lie defeated.
Well, if they're going to leave Fornos that ungarrisoned, we can at least give them something to think about, and might as well siege it while we're walking past.
The enemy has surrounded us. We're besieged.
Oh, the dwarves have come for Angsul. But in the best possible way. Our army's now outside, where we can use the field to our advantage with our 2 units of Guardians of Kandom. And just trash them. Interesting that they've not gone for Goberdrine, and neither has Goberdrine yet abandoned us. I think that seems bizarre. I thought it would definitely have gone by now. But overall, Bree's reaction has been moot. They've not sieged Bree straight away. They've just sort of milled troops around. And Angsul... Oh, civil disorder, where? In Goberdrine and Bree. Yeah, that's not a problem. Bree, we can... Oh, they like us a little bit more now after that civil disorder. That's interesting. Go on, repair those. They do seem to have an army moving in. They've got nothing in Fornos. Can't believe how pathetic the garrison there is. That's ridiculous. All this time we're worrying about Fornos, and there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Ah, you 3. No, you should go to Bree. If we can send overwhelming force to Bree, we can absolutely trounce them, I think. But then the Dwarven armies are better. Oh, we're caught in a crossfire. There's that unit, I'll take that too. And then we will chuck some conscripts in, I suppose. Alright, you guys then go over there. So no, those first three are real solid units. Some Northguard. Send those against Bree.
We can go no further today. My lord.
Just build me a tower first.
Erecting a watchtower.
And then go for it, go on.
To battle, lads. Come and
Oh, they can come and get us. I should have moved you onto the western side. That was stupid. Stupid.
in battle.
Right, well that is going to be... Oh, let's just retrain, see what we can do here. Can't retrain many. Merge them together, then we can probably retrain them. Yes, there we are. Right, so Imlagis will retrain. Imlagis, you build so slowly. Check me out one of them. Get my next unit of upkeep. Alright, well that is going to be where I'm going to end the episode. So, thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. I do hope once again you've enjoyed this as much as I have, crushing the Breelanders, which kills me a little inside with every victory. But hopefully we can now hold on to Bree for some time, is the hope. And I think we'll be able to beat the Anuminas army. We'll definitely be able to beat this Dwarven army. It doesn't even have a general. And as I say, we've got 2 full units of Guardians of Kharndom, which will just trash the Dwarves. And Daldin hasn't come for us ever since we killed his general. So I think the Witch King is going to hold on the west while we try and finish Bree off, or at least really, really drop them down so they're no longer a threat. Then we'll have overwhelming money and numbers, and we can hit the Dwarves from south and from east. That is the plan. But until we speak again, dear friends, Navar Neden Perabad Melunin, and farewell.